Hello. We're going to present our analysis of Mad Men show. Now, please meet our team.
Hi, my name is Avery Gass, and I am the Crisis Communications Director.
And hello, I'm Becca Atley, Public Relations Director.
My name is Maria Dobrashevskaya, and today I'm Director of Research. So now we can discuss our themes.
The overarching themes that we've chosen to zone in on are the importance of public relations, reputation management, and crisis management in the advertising environment.
Here are the roles at the firm. For this presentation, though, we want to focus in on these particular PR players at Sterling Cooper, each with quick solutions for client and employee crisis management, with opportunities to display leadership qualities. It's interesting to point out that they each have dark personal secrets and extremely varied backgrounds. Throughout our presentation, we want to dive into how each has an essential role in protecting the firm's polished image. Each possesses unique skill sets, which aids in attracting, winning, and retaining clients. So Peggy, Joan, and Dawn are like the inner office police. They enforce the polished office environment, maintaining the firm's good reputation, shielding clients from employee behavior that's less than perfect. It's fascinating to realize that these are all three self-made people. The firm Sterling Cooper is a brand with a brand image to protect and build.
Yes, I add a little bit. According to the RN's advertising, reputation management in public relations, the name of the long-term strategic process to manage the standing of the firm with the various publics. By publics, I mean all stakeholders, including clients.
The owners, Roger Sterling and Bertram Cooper, are born upper crust with privilege, and the firm relies on the social networking done in this privileged universe of philanthropy, vacationing, and inner circle club memberships. The personal image of partners at the firm are also vital to the firm's public image. Cooper, Sterling, and Draper operate with this big picture view of the firm's brand image and opportunities for business in mind.
In episode 202, Don Draper tells Pete Campbell, "There is a life, and then there is a work." This perfectly describes the idea that private life and emotions should be lived at home, and it's important for advertising teamwork.
It goes without saying that this is personal, and I'd appreciate you keeping it that way.
Of course.
I'd also avoid giving me concerned looks.
Mr. Draper, I hope you've noticed I'm a discreet person.
I don't know you at all, and this is personal, and it's not up for discussion.
So here we can see that the secretaries are team members expected to be the PR gatekeepers for the executive's personal reputations. Don needs privilege and control to keep and bolster his credibility in the firm and the advertising world, as his reputation is intertwined with the firm's. This is beyond an issue of work-life balance, as actions can trickle up to the firm's brand image.
This is very much in line with the real working conditions in an advertising agency. Personal life ceases to be very personal because it affects the reputation of the firm and the client's brand. It's necessary to remember this and build the right picture of a personal brand, which is very much in line with the expectations in an advertising agency today.
Yes, so we have the opportunity to see how the characters solve problems, of finding a balance between personal life and career, and most importantly, problems with clients.
This is comprehensive.
It's the lay of the land.
Just from holding it, I feel more informed about my competitors than ever. And yet my store already has a personal shopping service and designer collections, which makes me wonder if you were so focused on my competitors that you failed to visit my store.
Research is critical. Advertising is expensive. Advertising research impacts decision-making at all points in the campaign process. When advertisers made a mistake and ignored the position of the market brand in the research, but only competitors?
Don Draper uses marketing public relations to manage the crisis with the Menkins brand. Marketing public relations, according to the textbook, is the use of public relations activities as a marketing tool.
Yes, and we can see every step. He admits a mistake, makes a plan to solve the error, and does it in the shortest possible time. Now we know everyone can make mistake, and the main thing is to behave correctly in order to solve the problem.
Both Pete and Peggy handle the crisis of Freddie Rumsen when sloppy drunk before the Samsonite pitch, both jumping in to shield the clients from Freddie's unprofessional behavior. Crisis management does not only include managing employees and potential client crisis, but also managing competition.
All Mohawk ROP and anything in production, stop it.
But it wasn't a Mohawk plane.
We don't want people opening their morning paper and seeing a Mohawk ad next to a picture of a floating engine.
The importance of crisis management applies to macro environmental variables, like a competitor's crisis. Don immediately considers the implications that this will have on the campaign for Mohawk Airlines. Pulling the Mohawk ads protects his client's brand image.
Arend states, because of the powerful effect of public opinion, companies and organizations must consider the breadth of the impact of their actions. This is especially true in times of crisis, emergency, or disaster. When managing a crisis of clients, it is necessary to take into account the environmental variables, such as social position, political nuances, technology development, and others. In today's advertising world, we have the advantage of new technology to respond swiftly to a crisis in real time. In Mad Men, they are not able to pull the Mohawk ads until after the news of the crash has become public, but are still able to save the brand's image in the public eye.
One more idea. In episode 202, the plane of major airline company crashed, and the ad agency decided to try to get a chance to represent this company during the crisis. The tragedy is a very controversial opportunity for everything. Pete Campbell also tried to get a chance to grow in his career, but he lost his father in this crash. The agency missed a count of smaller airline to the chance to get a big one. There are many examples of such a situation in the real world, and it always long way out of the crisis and unsuccessful finals.
Episode 109 shows that the firm's reputation is deeply intertwined with the employees' professional reputations. Big talent attracts big clients, Sterling says to Draper, as he's being recruited from the prestigious firm McCann. McCann promises bigger clients served on silver platters, ironically, the international airline Pan Am. Overall, here are a few key takeaways in Mad Men that are applicable to a real-life advertising environment.
So, thank you for your attention. We try to make the presentation more useful for future advertisers. We focus on analysis, information from Arend's book and video lectures, and drew conclusions about advertising from Mad Men show.